growing up, I used to be like, so if your friend jump, you gonna jump? Well, no, my answer was, nope, she jumping by herself. You little bitch.
Big booty bitch ain't little booty bitch. It's a hot girl summer now.
Hey, bad bitch taste like cherry, kiwi, real big titty, double titties.
Hey Bree babies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to become one of my Bree babies today, period. Hey y'all, so y'all saw the title, saw the thumbnail, and in today's video, I am becoming your big sister. So, hey sister girl. Anyway, yes, so in today's video, I'm basically giving y'all the big sister advice. Things that your big sister will teach you and tell you. If you don't have a big sister, I'm here, period. I am not your big sister. From another mister and another mother. I got some chips or whatever, so if y'all see me munching and crunching, just know it's Doritos, nacho cheap. So I got a lot of things in my notes that basically a big sister would teach their little sister, or just teach their sister in general. So me, I have younger sisters, older sisters, all of the above, but I feel like we all learn from each other in different ways. Even if you're watching this video and you older than me, I can still teach you things that you didn't know, and you can probably teach me things that I didn't know. So we all learn from each other. So know your big sister's not perfect, know your little sister's not perfect, but we can all learn from each other. It's kind of like all over the place. It kind of just things that popped up in my head that I know now that I didn't know when I was younger. So it's not in categories or none of that. It's just all over the place. So I'm gonna just go ahead and jump into this video. I don't want the intro to be too long, so now we can get into it. So the first topic is make copies of your keys for people that you trust. Basically, say if anything was to happen to you in the house, just so happened like you got locked out or you got locked in and you did something might have happened, whatever, the person who has the extra set of keys can get in here and help you get you in the house if you're locked out, etc, etc, etc. The next one is to learn to manage your money. Managing money is key. Like, I don't even know like how to really explain it to y'all, but basically managing your money is just gonna help you in the long run, period, point blank. The next one is bras. Know your bra size. So when I was in Miami a few weeks ago and I walked into Victoria's Secret, they had offered me, or they had asked me, like, did I recently get my bra size? Did I recently get measured or whatever? The thing is, you don't want to go to the store and buy a bra that's either too big or too small, and then you bring it home and then it's too big or too small. A too small bra is annoying, and a too big bra is annoyinger. Like, so serious. Like, a too big bra, it's like it has that extra bra on the side. So it's like, I'm letting y'all know because I have a too big bra. Yeah, it has like extra bra on the sides, and like when you put your arms down, it's like annoying. And then a too small bra, your boobs is falling out, you're uncomfortable. So know your bra size. Also, don't wear your bras to bed. Wearing your bras to bed stops the growth in your girls, okay? I don't wear a bra to bed just because it's uncomfortable to me. It'd be different if it's like a sports bra because it doesn't have the wiring, but if it's like that push-up bra that has wiring and all of that, don't wear it to bed. The next thing is to keep $10 to $25 on you at all times. Only reason why I say that is because you never know when you out what you gotta do. You might gotta call a taxi, maybe your car and stuff that got messed up. You might gotta hurry up and get some gas. Maybe your car and stuff, you low on gas. Just any little thing. Even if like you out, you don't have no food, or you just hungry, just left school or something, didn't have no food. Any little thing. Just always have like $10 to $25 on you. You gotta catch the bus. The bus job costs now. Like, well, it been was costing, but it costs. So you got money that's gonna get you from A to B. The next one is to keep keys, pepper spray, and everything else on you. I was gonna say a knife, but again, that's up to you and your parents. You know, me, I keep it on me just in case I might gotta shoot. If you're like me, somebody who basically walks everywhere, I walk to work every day. I have pepper spray, I have a little pocket knife, and I also have my keys and stuff like that. I always keep that stuff like on me You just never know. You can be anywhere, honestly. You can be at the grocery store. You could have just got out with your car. So if you somebody that walk or just any little thing, just make sure that you have those type of things on you. Don't let jealous people bring you down. I say that to say because I said it in like one of my other girl talks that I did like probably like a year ago now. Jealous people are really your fans. Like, I don't care what nobody say. The jealous ones are the ones that they just think that you just the shit and they can't be the shit, so they're jealous. You know, same thing with haters. So at the end of the day, don't let them bring you down, because that's what they want you to be. They want you to be where they at. That's why they're jealous. That's why they're haters. That's why they're mad. You know what I'm saying? That's why they got everything to say about what you got on, what you wearing, what your hair look like, who you talking to, who your friends are. Like, they pay attention to all of that. And when they talk about you being mean and saying little shit, sorry for cursing, but saying little stuff and, you know, making faces and all this and the third, it's because they trying to do any little thing that's gonna bring you down to their level. Don't let them bring you down to their level, period, because it's cold down here. Next, try new things. Always try something different. Like, even if you scared that you might die if you do it, like, honestly, at least you can say that you, girl, I'm lying, because I wouldn't even do it if I feel like I'm gonna die. So don't take my word on that, but just try new things. Next thing is to keep a journal. As a diary, write how your days are, or you can just write in there when you're upset, you know, just to get off your chest, things that you did differently today. Anything that has to do with like writing in a journal is kind of good. Like, you have time to like sit, think, process everything. So yeah, I just started getting into that, like having journals and writing stuff down and being more organized with me and my time and my feelings and everything else. And it's just relaxing to actually like sit and write and just be in your thoughts and your own mindset. Yeah. The next thing is, do not give in to peer pressure. Peer pressure is like somebody that's pressuring you to do something. Let's just say people that I hang around has always asked me or told me that I should try smoking and try drinking and doing this, that, and the motherfucking third. So with that being said, I don't give in to peer pressure at all. Like, that's just, I'm just not that type of person. I like to be my own person. I like to stand out from the group. That's just me. So when I say don't give in to peer pressure, me, honestly, my own opinion, I could be wrong, I could be right, people can agree, people can disagree, it don't matter. It's my opinion. When people are peer pressuring you to do something, it's because, honestly, I feel like it's because they feel like you're perfect. I feel like it's probably a different way I could have said that, but that's just honestly what I feel like. Like, smoking and drinking is not all of that. Like, having sex is not all of that. Like, things are just not all that. But everybody's gonna pressure you into doing something, and it's no purpose. Like, at the end of the day, basically, don't give us a peer pressure. Be your own person. When you're ready to do something, that's when you do it. If you feel like you want to drink, that's when you do it. If you feel like you want to smoke, that's when you do it. If you feel like you want to have sex, that's when you do it. Don't do it just because your friends doing it, your family doing it, you saw your mother doing it, you saw your father doing it, or you saw your sister doing it, or because they asked you to do it. Girl, no, you do it when you're ready to. So if you go 5 years not smoking, not drinking, but they keep asking you, and then on your 6th year not smoking and drinking, you decide to smoke and drink, that's when you fucking do it. At the end of the day, don't give into peer pressure. Next, wear cotton underwear. Lace underwear aren't for everyday wear. That is for your man. Okay, that's not for everyday or like certain outfits and, you know, certain things. That's how people get yeast infections and all of that stuff, because you have all that lace and dye and all that extra stuff. Next, don't wear underwear to bed. Me, I feel like when you wear under the bed, your coochie can't breathe. I like mine to breathe, so yeah. Next, when it comes to wearing pads and panty liners, change them like 2 to 3 times a day. It could be more than 2 to 3 times, it's up to you, but that's also how infections start, bacteria and all of that. Like, and the way I look at it is like, growing up, your parents didn't keep a dirty diaper on you, so you shouldn't keep a dirty diaper on yourself for too long. Your period pads and shit needs to be taken off once it's for real. Normally it'll tell you on the box of like your pads and stuff, like it'll tell you how long you should keep it on. Me, I don't keep mine on for more than an hour and a half, maybe 2. I get rashes, like diaper rashes. like for pads, but I'm not a tampon girl. That's not me. So I change mine like very often, because I feel like if I have it on for too long, it's gonna start, you know, that little diaper rash. So I change mine like often, like probably too often, because my pads be shot. I gotta go back to the store every time. But better safe than sorry. So yeah. Same thing with panty liners. They're not really for your period. They're kind of like, you know, your last like day or two where it's like slowing down. It's not as heavy. You can use that. You can use your panty liners for that. But for the most part, that's just to keep your underwear from really like messing up. Next thing is to always carry like toiletries and stuff with you. When I say toiletries, my type of toiletries are like tissue, hand sanitizer, wipes, pads, panty liners, a toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, lotion, some type of body spray, birth control pills if you are on birth control, any type of pills like Advils or Tylenols for if you on your period or about to come on or have a headache, anything like that. Those are like my type of toiletries, like stuff that like just in case accidents happen. So basically you just need all that stuff on you at all times, especially when it's like that time of the month, or for real most of the time, like in the summertime, you need that like all the time. Wipes, pads, because from you sweating and it's sweating and all of that, you need wipes and pads, panty liners, all that extra stuff, spray, deodorant, all of that. Next thing is you don't need makeup to be pretty. You really don't. Me, I don't wear no type of makeup. I mean, if you say that lashes and lip liner is makeup, then that's all that I wear, but that's literally all that I wear. I don't really do too much makeup. I feel like makeup breaks me out. Like, I have sensitive skin. A lot of things on my skin just don't, my skin and other extra stuff don't work together. So I don't do a lot of makeup. But basically, you don't need makeup to be pretty. Yes, you are pretty with makeup, but you don't need it to be pretty. You don't need it. Okay, you want to wear it when you go out with your friends, it's your birthday, you want to be cute, a little photo shoot, okay, bitch, period, little shit like that. But on an everyday basis, you can cut the makeup off. Honestly, I feel like makeup hides your true beauty. Like, just be without makeup sometimes. Plan your self-care day. Plan your days where you just bathe, shave, facials, waxes, getting your life together. Plan those type of days. Like me, my self-care days are getting my nails done. So I do that every other Saturday. And that's just my day. And I also get my feet and stuff done. So I get like little massages on my legs and stuff like that. So that's like my self-care days, like every other Saturday. The next thing is to get a job as soon as possible. I would say get you a job, like find somewhere that hires like 14 at the age of like 14 and start your whole saving thing at like the age of 14. If there's no job out here that hires at 14, find something like 15, 16. You want time to like save up your money and stuff like that. Next thing, it's okay to be alone. You don't need friends. Well, you need friends, but you don't need friends all the time. You don't need company all the time. You don't need to be around somebody all the time. Like me, you gonna catch me right where I'm at, in my bed watching TV. Like, my TV is my friend, my dog is my friend, my phone is my friend, people that live in my household is my friend. Like, of course, yeah, I have friends and stuff outside my house, all of that. Got siblings, multiple, 25 for real, if you really want to be honest, but I'm really jazzing it. But I have people outside my household, but my thing is, like, it's okay to be alone because that's you and your own energy. That's you and just you. I've learned recently that my energy get attacked a lot by people, period. Like, it could be family too. Like, I feel like my energy gets attacked by family. Like, it's like I'm used to being in my own energy, in my own area, in my own bubble. So it's like I can really feel when somebody is like messing up my bubble, you know? So I just feel like being alone, it gets you to learn you, to understand you, to talk to you. Like, I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but it's basically just, you know, you can be focused on you. Like, I sit in my room, think about YouTube videos, girl. I'm not thinking about what this bitch said to me or said about me or what she doing, what he doing, none of that. I'm worried about me and what I want to do and what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to grow into. Like, you know, that's just some things that you like, that you learn being on your, like, being by yourself, being alone. You learn yourself and your goals and stuff like that. So it's good to just take that time to be alone sometimes. And it helps with the mental, you know. That's why I ain't in jail yet, because I take my time in my room, you know, collect my thoughts, you know, calm down, you know. Yeah. Next, get at least 8 hours of sleep. That's like the amount that everybody says that you need. I'm bad at that. I don't really get 8 hours of sleep all the time. I do count how many hours I'm going to sleep though. So I got into the habit of that, but I can't never go to sleep like on time so that I can get my full 8 hours. I try though, but it's not good for me. But I know that like times when I have, you wake up and just feel refreshed, like much better. Like it's just like you feel like, okay, it actually feels like a brand new day. It doesn't feel like it was yesterday, or it doesn't feel like it's still yesterday, you know. It feels like, okay, it was Sunday when I went to sleep and that was Monday. Yeah, I'm up, period. Y'all get what I'm saying? I hope y'all get what I'm saying. But yeah, basically the 8 hours of sleep just wake you up, refresh, you good. I mean, my chips, girl. Okay, next thing. I'm hungry. The next thing is, so here's something that I didn't really recently learn this, but damn. The next thing is to check mirrors and stuff, like when you're in the fitting room, when you're in hotels, anywhere that's public and has mirrors. Sometimes a mirror, like if y'all watch like Law and Order, or if you've been in like, you know, that situation where you had to pick somebody out of a lineup. You don't gotta tell me if you have, or I ain't even gonna shush. But if you ever been in that situation, you know that like on the other side it's a mirror, but on the other side you can see through and see what's on the other side of that mirror. We have creeps out in the world everywhere, so some people do things like that and have it a one-way mirror, or I hope that's what it's called, where they can see into your room. They can see into your fitting room, your hotel room, or your bathroom, whatever. They can see. They can basically see you do everything. Get dressed, use the bathroom, etc, etc, etc. When you go into places like publicly that has a mirror, when you first step in or before you change your clothes, get undressed, any little thing, walk up to the mirror and touch it, like with your finger. Like you can put your finger up against it. If it looks like your fingers are touching each other, then it obviously means that somebody can see you from the other side. But if you do touch the mirror and it's like spaced out, then you're good. I feel like I explained it perfectly. But yeah. The next thing is to always keep fake, old, or empty wallets on you, just in case of a robbery. And anytime you can get robbed. At any time. You just never know, honestly. I'm being so serious with y'all. Like, at any time you can get robbed. Me, I keep most of my cards and stuff in here, because more than likely they won't really be reaching for up here unless they're trying to get you. But more than likely they're going to try to reach for like your purse. So most of the time, like if I'm just out in a public area or just out somewhere where I haven't been or where I don't know people, I put it up here. A fake, old, or empty wallet ain't gonna do much. They gonna take your wallet and run. So let them take your little empty wallet and run. Open your wallet and notice that there ain't shit in there, and you hurry up and get the fuck where you need to be. If you ever send nudes, crop your face out. You say that because, you know, niggas and bitches is now fake nowadays. If they ever try to, you know, expose you, your face ain't in it. Even if you feel like you trust this person to death, you don't think that this person will ever do it to you, still crop your face out. Next, if you're on a lift or walking in a neighborhood, or you feel like you're being followed, call someone, let them know your location, let them see your surroundings, and stay on the phone with them. Or you can fake be on the phone with them. Me, when I'm on lifts, like when I'm out, I normally share my location with my mother. And when I catch lifts, I normally screenshot the person whose car it is. And you know, on Lyft, like Uber, it shows you the color of the car, the type of car, the plate number, and a picture of the person. I normally screenshot that and just send it to my mom or send it to whoever I'm going to, just so that way they have some type of, you know, evidence of like who I was last with. I always check my surroundings. I look back every few minutes. If I feel like it's a car that I saw or keep seeing, I call. Like, just little things that you like. You should just pay attention to all your surroundings at all times. Next is to eat dinner early. Don't eat it late. Only reason why I say that is because you can eat dinner at 11 o'clock, lay down, and all that food is sitting on your body. 9 times out of 10, you gonna become fat. It's like, I know, but honestly, God truth, it can cause like weight gain sometimes. Next thing is to be a leader, not a follower. Growing up, I used to be like, so if your friend jump, you gonna jump? Well, no, my answer was, nope, she jumping by herself. You little bitch. That's all I need to be said. You should know why you should be a leader and why you should not be a follower. Next thing is to put your alarm across the room. So that way, either way, you'll have to get up to turn it off. If you gotta get up to turn it off, you already up. So it's better to get you, like, it'll help get you up out the bed. Next thing is to put chapstick, Vaseline, put any type of moisturizer on your lips before you go to bed, because you'll wake up with soft lips. Okay, y'all, let's sit with the chips. I can't talk and chew. Next thing, you don't need to have sex, smoke, or drink to fit in. At the end of the day, that's your body. That's you. If you don't want to give your little coochie up to anybody just because everybody else giving their little coochie up to everybody, you don't have to. It's not gonna make you no better, no worse, no nothing. Next one is a little more, you know, personal. The creamy stuff in your underwear. The white stuff in your underwear, you know, it's called discharge, and it is normal. If it smells, it might be it's a problem. You might gotta go get that checked out. You can also stain your underwear, so that's why, like earlier in the video when I said like your panty liners, that's basically what you would use your panty liners for. Like if you have that perfect pair of underwear that you don't want to get messed up, put a panty liner on, because discharge can literally happen and ruin your underwear. So if they're your favorite panties, put on a panty liner. So that way the discharge won't bleach it, because it can bleach like your underwear. Next is to have your period panties and have your regular panties. Me, I have 7 pair of period panties and a whole lot of regular panties. My period panties are my period panties. I don't wear those on my regular days, none of that. Sometimes you can bleed a little heavy, okay? And sometimes if you lay on your back, it'll be all the way up here. Sometimes if you lay on your stomach, it'll be all the way up here, you know what I'm saying? So if you lay a certain way and it messes up, or it, you know, flows out to other places where it's not really supposed to go, like up your back or up your stomach, and it somehow gets on those panties, those are your period panties. Like those are the panties that you wear only on your period. They already messed up, they're already pretty much ugly, like, you know, so it's not like, you know, it's not ruining your good stuff. What I recommend for period panties are like panties that you get from like Walmart, Target, even if they're not cheap, like just panties that you just wouldn't wear every day. Like, you know, your everyday panties are pretty much like cute, you know, real girly, real for your man, you know what I'm saying? But your period panties are like, you know, those grandma panties. So get that from like Target, Walmart, you know. Get your good panties from like Savage X Fenty, Rihanna Little Company, or from Victoria's Secret, you know, the good stuff. Next is to screenshot arguments for evidence. There's plenty of people out in the world nowadays that get into arguments with people, and it's always a two-sided story. It's never, nobody can ever agree on a story, because that person probably did something that made that person mad. This person probably did something to make this person mad. They don't want to tell the world what they actually did, so they got to switch up the story. If you have screenshots of arguments or things that have been said, you can easily have that as like your proof, as your evidence. So somebody can say that you didn't say that, or that she didn't say that, but your screenshots show that that person said that, and that you said this, and that you said that. So that just makes it a little easier for you. Nobody's out here calling you a liar, nobody's out here taking one person's side, etc, etc, etc. So yeah. Next thing is being bloated is normal. Your stomach being huge after you ate, or if you have to use the bathroom, is normal. It's not because you're getting fat, my girl. It's because, you know, you probably ate too much, you probably full, you probably got a little gas, probably got a little shit. Yeah. Sometimes pee, when you drink too much, girl, your stomach get big. The next thing is to never use soap on your private part. No, you don't need all that. Water, water is good. You don't need soap down there, none of that. And please don't use them little feminine little products that Summer's Eve and all that stuff that just got different smells and all that extra stuff. Most of those female products aren't really good for down there either. So yeah. The next thing is to shave side to side and use a men's razor. I use a men's razor and I shave side to side. I also shave downwards sometimes. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Side to side, it gives me a better outcome. And a men's razor just gets it all the way. That little female razor with that one blade, it don't be working. Male razor with 3 blades, perfect. Next, if the ice is at the bottom of the drink and it doesn't float up, do not drink it. It's a possibility that something is in your drink. Somebody's trying to drug you, my girl. Okay? So don't drink it. Next thing is to work out and be healthy. Eat healthy things. Just because you're skinny like me, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Just because I'm skinny, girl, don't mean that I'm healthy, girl. I got Doritos. I eat hot chips and hot sausages, pickled eggs, seeds, all that. You know, but that don't mean that I'm healthy, girl. I still walk up the steps and be out of breath, and I'm 110. Next, share your location with people that you trust. My location is shared with probably like 2 people. 3. Maybe 3. Maybe it's even 2 or 3. But all of them have a car or can find their way to me. All of them know my family or friends that I have. So all of them are able to get in touch with me or a family member, or can drive to me or a family member. So yeah. The next thing is, not everyone is going to like you. You're not going to go everywhere and have friends right off the bat. You're not going to go everywhere and people are going to like you right off the bat. And sometimes it don't even be you. Sometimes it'll be that person. The next thing is, do not share your business with everybody. Don't share your business with family and friends all the time. Like certain things that you wouldn't want a lot of people to know, or that you wouldn't want to be told, or that you would only tell certain people, still don't tell them certain people. Still don't tell nobody, because just because they're your family doesn't mean that they won't spread your business. Just because they're your friends don't mean that they won't spread your business. No. Next thing is, when you get in the car, and check your back seat before you get in the car. Even if you get in the car first and, you know, just check, or even if like you outside the car and you walking in, you check behind your back seat or open up the back seat door, you know, check, because you just never know. You could have left the car door unlocked and they could have got in your car at any time. It could be homeless people getting into your car during the winter. Like, it could be anything, and sometimes you just don't want to like chance it. So always check your back seat just in case, because you just never know what people have on their mind nowadays. So yeah. Next thing is to always pee after sex. It keeps you from getting, you know, infections and bacteria infections and different things like that. So after you have sex or whatever, normally like after you have sex, honestly I can tell y'all, after you have sex, it's like your body is like automatically ready to pee. Even if you just got finished peeing, it's ready to pee again. So listen to your body. Even if it's not ready to pee, just go to the bathroom and just sit on the toilet until it's ready to come out. For real. And honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all this because, you know, I'm just be honest. Also, like, if you have a boyfriend or whatever, I don't really know how to say it to be, you know, PG. A boy can come inside of you and you could possibly get pregnant. So peeing gets all of that stuff out, you know. If you're not ready for a child or infections and stuff, you know, please go to the bathroom. All right, push all that stuff out. All right. Next, it's okay to ask for help. Not everybody knows everything. You don't come out the womb just knowing everything, and not everybody that thinks that they know everything know everything. Next thing is, wear a nude bra under a white shirt. Wear a nude bra or black bra sometimes under a white shirt. Please don't wear nothing colorful under a white shirt because we can see. Next thing, and this is like my favorite thing on this whole entire list, when you buy new panties or colorful panties, always wash them first. Please do not put them on right out the store. Okay, when you really think about it, like when you really sit and think about it, think about how many people touch those underwear. How many people has put those underwear over top of their pants? Because I've seen that before. Think of people who has tried, like just tried them on. You know, people are disgusting like that. People don't think of things like that, you know. So just think of like stuff like that. Like different people have touched these underwear. Different people, these came in packaging which packaging carries bugs sometimes. Packaging is thrown on the floor sometimes, like, you know. So when you go, especially Victoria's Secret, like, I'm gonna just be straight up honest with y'all. First of all, fuck that, any store at all. Because when you go to Target, yeah, the panties is on, like, you know, hangers and they hanging up, but it get dusty. So it's probably dust in them underwear. So when you get new panties, just wash them. When it comes to colorful panties, it's a lot of dye in the panties. So sometimes the dye can cause like irritation and stuff like that. So if you wash them, it'll get some of the dye or the leftover, you know, dye to come off. So it'll help not really get too irritated. The next thing is, boys aren't always nice and aren't always gentlemen. Some boys, their parents did not raise them to be gentlemen. Some boys didn't even pick up on being a gentleman. Some boys were raised to be gentlemen, but still don't want to be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Boys will do a lot of things to you. Girls will do a lot of things to you. Like, just don't expect it. Don't always think that every guy is going to hold the door for you. Don't think that every guy is going to help you with groceries. Don't think that every guy is going to hold your hand when you walking up the steps or any little thing. Not everybody's going to, well, not every dude is going to do the little things, you know? So I'm just saying, basically, I'm going to say, don't have your hopes up when it comes to niggas. Next thing is, don't give it up to everybody. Period. Don't give her up or him up, whichever one y'all want to go for. Don't give it up to just anybody. Diseases and diseases, infections, sexual transmitted diseases, and all this other stuff going around. So be careful with that too. Protection is the best way to go. It keeps you from getting a lot of things, you know. It helps you from getting pregnant. It keeps you from getting infections and diseases and all this other stuff. Next thing is, when you're getting your first tattoo, really think about your first tattoo before you just jump and get it. And not only that, look up like research on your first tattoo and really sit and ask yourself, is this really the tattoo that you want as your first tattoo, and is this really something that you want to keep on your body forever? Last thing is to go to school to learn, not to make friends, not to be with your friends all day. You can go to school and be with your friends later on, but when you go to school, please go there to learn. You want to learn as much as possible in school. And yeah, that's self-explanatory. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoy. If y'all want like a part 2 of this, if y'all want like a little series of this, please let me know, because I will gladly give y'all more of these type of videos, because there's so much that I can give a little sister, like, period. That's it, sister girl. I gave y'all as much advice as I could in this video. Please come back for more videos. When you come back, make sure you bring a friend, period, because we lit always. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye.
Big booty bitch ain't little booty bitch. It's a hot girl summer now.
Right, bad bitch taste like cherry, kiwi, real big titty, double ladies.